Before the tournament, I proclaimed that the preseason AP poll had an uncanny ability to identify overrated teams. Since 1985, there have been 39 teams that satisfy these two criteria. 1. Started the season outside the top 25 in the AP poll. 2. Entered the tournament as a 1 or 2 seed. None of these teams has ever made the Final Four. This year, St. John's has already gone down as the 2 seed in the West region. They lost to a talented Arkansas team. That leaves 2 seed Michigan State as the remaining team left that fits these two criteria. Avid sports reader on social media questioned these results, noting that teams outside the preseason AP top 25 make the Final Four all the time. What's the big deal about the few that end up as top seeds? This is a good question that made me dig back into the data. Since 2002, 17 out of 88 Final Four teams started the season outside the top 25 of the AP poll. That's 19.3% of Final Four teams. Crap. To show how often this happens, we only have to go back 2 seasons to the 2023 tournament. 3 of the Final Four teams started the season outside the AP poll top 25, including eventual champion Connecticut. The 4th team, San Diego State, wasn't exactly deemed a title contender before the season either. They were ranked 20th. A little more code revealed that almost 1,000 tournament teams started the season outside the top 25 in the AP poll. This is 992 teams out of a possible 1,468 tournament teams. I should not have drawn a conclusion based on only 39 of these teams. Basketball is too random for that. This isn't the first time that I've been fooled by the small sample size of the tournament. In 2014, I made a big deal in Grantland about how tournament champions never shot a high rate of three-pointers. Villanova soon won 2 national championships. It turns out that 12 teams is an even smaller sample size than 39. The preseason AP poll is still a remarkable predictor of tournament performance. It probably has the ability to identify overrated teams. The problem is that I made too big a deal about a small sample size result, and that shouldn't happen. Let's use all the data to make a prediction for Michigan State in the South region this weekend. The Spartans have their strengths and weaknesses like all teams. They can't shoot the 3, as their 31% is 323rd in the nation out of 364 teams. However, Michigan State can play defense, as they rank 5th in my adjusted points per possession. My best numbers make them a 3.5-point favorite over Mississippi on Friday night. In addition, the South is the region that I expected a surprise Final Four team. Auburn might be the top seed according to the committee, but they're 4th in my member college basketball rankings. This also makes them a distant 4th among the 1 seeds in the tournament, according to my numbers. If Michigan State played Auburn in the Elite 8, I'd make Sparty only a 3.5-point underdog. Michigan State can certainly go to the Final Four this season. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Football Analytics Show. My name is Ed Fang, your host. I hope you enjoyed this episode, as well as all the Bracket Wisdom episodes that I did previously, along with Edward Egros. The content of this episode was also released in my email newsletter. You can check that out at thepowerrank.com. But I actually have a question for you as a listener to the Football Analytics Show. Do you want to get audio versions of the newsletters that I send to my email list at thepowerrank.com? If you have any kind of feedback on this, I would love to hear it. My name is Ed Fang. You can email me at thepowerrank@gmail.com. You can also find me at thepowerrank on X, Twitter. Let me know what you think. Thanks again for listening.